you've got to start off with the chanting. Chanting the sound, the bom 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 bom. Bom 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 bom. You've got to think like a rainstorm. Piss if you have to. And get them out. Get them worms out.
The United Kingdom is proving to be one of the world leaders in weird festivals. After hearing time and time again about the Blackawton International Worm Charming Competition, I thought I'd rent a car to go see what the fuss was all about. Blackawton is a cozy village in the southwest of Devon with a population of around 650 people. Blackawton has one schoolhouse, one clubhouse, a restaurant, and a cemetery. The International Worm Charming Competition, which is also the annual village festival, has been running since 1983. The point of the competition is to see how many worms you can lure out of the ground. It is sponsored these days by the George Inn. The George Inn is not only a pub, but also a restaurant and a hotel. Ruth, the owner of the George Inn, kindly gave us a room for the night, stocked with plenty of goodies. After a good meal and a couple of drinks, we went to find out how the worm charming competition came to be, and to see if anybody could share some winning tips with us.
It's said that a long time ago, when two chaps at the Normandy went out to dispose of some of the beer they've drunk, they kind of noticed that if they made the ground wet enough, the worms appeared, and thought that would be interesting.
Worms come out of the ground when they think it's going to rain, so the two main techniques for worm charming involve soaking the soil and drumming on the ground as if you were mimicking raindrops. So do you have any tips? Can you share with us your methods?
I don't know.
Potion. I think it's potion.
It's all about the potion. It's all about the potion.
I think worms probably go like an ale.
And a bit of vinegar.
And a bit of vinegar.
Liquid seems to be the thing. Beer seems to be good. Garlic's a secret ingredient.
Last year I should have won, but because I got so many
Do you know
worms,
how many times I've heard this?
I got so many worms that I was still counting them when they were handing out the prizes, and they thought I was cheating by picking up more. I was robbed. It's true. Though to be fair, the year before some friends of mine did cheat and won. So.
How many worms did you have?
Last year I think I had 87, but the winners only had 62.
What's the average?
I don't know. The year before we had 8.
That's skewing things a bit.
Someone told me the record's 140. I think there's some cheating going on there.
One of the most important people at the festival is the official cheat, a person that goes around encouraging competitors to win by any means necessary.
I know as well.
Do you not know your job? I always had real worms in my pockets, basically. And you go around and you try giving them to kids.
Official cheats are officially loved by cattle, you see.
Look, aren't we?
We went to bed early to get ready for the day ahead. When we woke up the next morning, we found everyone setting up. This year's theme for the festival was Beach Party, though only a few brave souls were wearing bathing suits.
Everybody loves me, everybody hates me, I think I'm gonna be saved.
Reputations will be shattered, honour will be gained, worms will hopefully be returned safely to whence they came.
The rules for worm charming are simple. You have 15 minutes to try to get as many worms out of the ground as possible. You can use liquids and tools, and you shouldn't cheat, though everybody does. Any liquids you do use need to be tested in front of the judge to ensure that there are no toxins involved.
Each team will consist of no more than 3 people. You can have a charmerer, a pickerer, and a counterer. More than 3 could result in instant disqualification and relocation to the worm camps in Siberia.
Hi, my lover. My name's Old Father Worm, sage of the day.
So first you've got to clear the grass off the top of your patch.
Okay.
You're not supposed to, but you'll see them do it.
Okay.
Then you've got to get as much liquid in there as you can. Start drowning those bastards. Drown them. Yeah? And then you've got to start off with the chanting. Chanting the sound, the bom 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 bom. Bom 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 bom. You've got to think like a rainstorm.
Now the WIB, being the Worm Intelligence Bureau, have informed me that certain individuals may be circulating in the crowd with the sole purpose of encouraging honest participants to cheat. I must inform participants that any consultation or dalliance with such unsavoury individuals will result in instant disqualification and transportation to the worm camps of Siberia.
I've got a number of recruits, and all with the aspect of cheating. So they will find some worms, whether it be jelly, dried, or live, but they will find worms.
Before the worm charming was to start, we needed to partake in the traditional maypole dance, which is done for two reasons. One, that the festival takes place in May, so it's a fitting time to welcome in the spring. And two, the organizers needed time to get the only PA system in the village down to the worm charming field. Morris dancing plays a large part in village festivals in England. There is a lot of debate as to where the tradition comes from, though it is agreed that the dancing is often a part of the May Day celebrations. The dancers led the way to the worm charming field. The competition was ready to begin.
On to the worm charming field!
And you go to secret location, same secret location.
So we're getting ready for the worm charming. Everybody's lined up. They've got patches of grass with their numbers on them. We're 67. And we've got our worm charming solution here, which is just water, because we're not very creative. And I'm being the worm charmer today, so I've never charmed a worm in my life, so we'll have to see how it goes.
This year, any worms with legs will not be allowed. Any cheating, etc., worm camps, you know the score. Thank you. Okay, we're about to call first 5 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start charming. 5 minutes.
Anybody offers you worms, say no. Cheating will be punishable by transportation to
Few minutes for charming left. I'm feeling those vibes. Then 1 more minute to charm, and then we will be picking worms. 4 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes to collect those worms.
We've got one. We've got one worm. See ya.
Make sure they're all alive, possible. If not, resuscitate them. Kiss of life.
Time was up. The judges went to work counting all of the worms.
Put your hand up if you claim to have collected more than 60 worms.
Anybody got more than 79 worms?
79.
We're not counting grubs.
The MC called out the winners.
In third place, we have the monster moles with 40-something worms. In second place, we have the cycle worms. And in first place in the adult category today, with 79 worms.
Girls, you get the trophy.
I'm suspect, but there you go.
You want a photo?
The wicker worms. Thanks for generations to come. Thank you very much.
Well, we used a rain stick, pretty crucial.
Yeah.
Water.
A lot of persistence and hard work actually.
Yeah.
It's all about the not digging but giving vibes into the earth to make sure that the worms knew that they had to come to us.
Respecting the worms, really.
Yeah.
I think that was a mutual respect.
We were the wicker worms, so we're big on kind of the May rituals of fertility and the rights of the worm to rise into our pots to win us prizes. Which is what May's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back next year.
Back in medals, trophies.
I really have to say I enjoyed worm charming. It was a pretty disappointing result because we had one worm and I think the winning team was like 79 worms or something ridiculous. And it's going to take me a while to get my fingers clean. But overall, I really enjoyed that. I would highly recommend worm charming for a fun-filled family day. I think we're going to retire, go for a pint, and just enjoy the evening.
Thanks for watching. To check out more videos, you can hit subscribe or click on one of the 3 videos on the right.